Okay guys, here's a video. I am on my NGCD. There is the power supply for it. The note on the top there is from the seller who kindly explained what needs to be done with it. There it is. It's set up on this TV. Here we go. Even though it's a CDZ console, even though it's got a little bit faster loading times, it's still, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but in comparison to the instant loading cartridges, it is a bit of a bummer. However, what can you, they have done the best. I mean, check out the animation there. This, guys, is, if I start the game up, Super Sidekicks 3, The Next Glory. Chuck it in English. As you can see, guys, it's going to be it's a pretty special game. So I would like to do Japan. The music is remixed for CD, so it's basically tracks on the CD, so you can listen to them individually. What I will say, guys, is like, oh, there we go. Very nice loading ditty. I think SNK realised that people were going to get annoyed with the loading times, so they put in like a cute little ditty to try and calm them down. Even the ref's looking at his watch, guys. Quite skill and used to absolutely amazing effect in this game. Okay, so pretty much like real football, right? No, nothing like real football. If you think this is a football simulation, guys, you're dead wrong. However, the game is amazing. The game is just a pure slice of arcade fun, and basically all the moves that you'd expect in football, slide tackles, that kind of thing. There's a guy with long hair in your team. He's the captain. Basically, when you get near the box, it'll say shoot or chance, and then you just press the A button or to basically go into like a third-person view. And what that does is gives you a better opportunity to score, and it puts you behind the player, and it just changes the viewpoint to try and make it easier to score. The penalty shootouts are awesome, really, really tense, because the camera's right behind the ball. And basically, when you score a goal, it's some of the most dramatic celebrations I've ever seen in your life. It's not going to do it for the computer player, it only does it for the players. But as you can see, I'm not doing very good because I've only got one hand. Look, there's my captain, here he goes. So yeah. As you can see, guys, pretty cool stuff. The game is not like football, it's basically end-to-end stuff all the time, and it's not that massively realistic. However, it's amazingly fun. and it's worth your time. Okay guys, so there you go. So there you go. My advice is to get that game above all else if you've got an Neo Geo CD or even back to Neo Geo on its own. It's worthy of anybody's time. My advice is to get the CDZ. If you're serious collector, then obviously it's worth getting a Neo Geo on its own. The money aspect of it is interesting because the games usually cost twice as much as the machine. However, having said all that, if you're interested about the games as opposed to the actual owning of the console, then my advice would be to get a CD or a CDZ, because although the games take longer to load or whatever, you're basically getting 95% of the experience, and at the end of the day that's what it's all about, right? Sometimes the audio is remixed in a better way, sometimes there are more options to compensate for the lack of, you know, speed or whatever, and although some of the games are basically direct ports of the original games on Neo Geo, that's not necessarily a bad thing if you've never had the console before. So in summary, basically get yourself a Neo Geo CDZ, well worthy of your time. They're usually on eBay, they're usually about £200, and might be a bit excessive for a console if you consider other consoles how cheap they are, but it's worthy of your time, definitely. So with that in mind, have a good one.